Hi guys, it's Yolanda and welcome back to my channel. Today I am talking about 5 things that really helped me grow my natural hair. As you guys know, I big chopped last year at the end of June and it's been a whole year and I'm celebrating my 1 year natural anniversary. So a couple of you guys have been sliding me DMs asking me how I got my hair from the length it was last year to the length it is this year. You know, I don't know in terms of inches how much it's grown. Maybe I should measure it. So I thought it would be best to give you guys what has worked for me in 5 tips. So let's do this. If you guys do enjoy this video, give it a massive thumbs up. Comment down below if you guys want more of these tip type of videos. And of course, do subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much and I hope you do enjoy this video. So tip number 1. Set a natural hair routine or relaxed hair routine or a transitioning hair routine. Whichever stage you are in within your hair journey, set a regimen so that you have some sort of course and direction towards where you're going. It's just like setting a set of goals because you want and you aim on reaching this dream of yours or this whatever. You know, in this case, it's healthy hair and length, you know, and obviously growth to get to the length. Anyway, set a routine so that you can actually track your progress, so that you can be accountable for what you say you want to reach. So yeah, that's my first tip. I've got tons of videos that do talk to natural hair routine and regimen, so I will link them down below, from products that you could use in your natural hair routine and you can incorporate them, to my hair routine, which I think I've briefly touched on. But yeah, I think this would help you tons if you actually set yourself a clean slate of what am I doing on a daily basis, to what am I doing every other day, to what am I doing every week, every month. You know, how do I track my progress? How do I stay accountable to this thing that I'm calling a hair journey? And before you even embark on any journey, you do have to have some sort of list, right? So my very first tip again is set a natural hair routine. Write it down, type it out, whichever is better, put it on your phone, it's up to you. Number 2 is hydration. Our hair is naturally dry. You know, 4C, especially natural hair, even relaxed hair can be super dry at times. You need to hydrate your hair. This can be done in the form of a daily spritz or spritzing your hair every other day. It can be done by moisturizing daily, and most importantly, it is also done by your wash day. At least, in my opinion, once a week. Hydration is key to our hair. It's also a way of us lifting the buildup that may be there, especially on our wash day, and also adding that moisture back to our naturally dry hair. When we step out of the house, the elements, the air, the wind, the sun, it dries out the very natural oils that our hair contains. I'm speaking so fast I can barely hear what I'm saying. It dries out the natural oils that we have and the sebum that we produce, especially with our coilier hair. It's just how it is. So adding back that moisture through a spritz, whether it's one with some oil, some water, and a conditioner in there, you know, spritzing it every now and then when you're feeling your hair's a little dry. In winter, I would even do that once every day. It seems too much for some people, but trust me, it helps before bed. Before you do amapondo ako, just spritz some of that, and then you moisturize. You do your pondos, you go to bed. The next morning your hair will feel supple. Hydration is key to growing our natural hair. It helps, you know, eliminate breakage. It helps us detangle our hair better. It just helps overall to retain length. Number 3, treatments. Deep conditioners. Guys, I cannot believe how many of you guys DM me and the first question I ask is, how often do you treat your hair or how often do you deep condition? And all of you, most of the time, come back saying, I don't deep condition. I don't understand. You need to deep condition your hair. Now that adds that extra moisture for your hair throughout the week, from the wash day that you're doing now to your next. It also helps with the hair growth. So take an oil treatment, for instance. It's got so much nourishment that it adds into our hair. It gives it that vibrancy and that healthy shine that you have throughout your week, even though you're adding that moisture by daily moisturizing and that kind of thing, but you are actually feeding the hair. It's like going to the spa or having a facial. In this case, you're actually doing it once a week. I would recommend that in your regimen. While you're writing your regimen, are you writing this down? Write it down, honey. It just adds that extra to to your hair, and most importantly for me, I have seen growth come from those weekly treatments, and people look at me like I'm crazy. But even the avocado or that mayonnaise in my fridge, guys, I slapped that on my hair and I am good. I research on why I should be using honey on my hair. You know, it's not an expensive journey. It's not one that you have to go to the salon and get a professional deep conditioner. No, use the things that are easily and readily available in your kitchen first, and those are the ones that most likely have got more nutrients than those chemicals that are added in that product that you bought from wherever, you know. So deep condition your hair at least once a week. In my opinion, you will reap results. That actually comes back to number 4. Tip number 4 is consistency. Consistency yields results. I can't emphasize this any further. I could not have grown my hair from when I was relaxed from ear length down to my bra strap length if I was not consistent. Consistency also helps you see what works, what doesn't work. It also gets you to a point where you are in a routine already. It goes back to number 1, really, getting that natural hair routine on point. So just be consistent. What you do today and what you do over and over and over will yield some results, unless you can see it's not working. Again, you only see that if you were actually consistent. If a product doesn't work for your skin and you've used it over 2 weeks, you were consistent, right? So it didn't yield the results you wanted, but it yielded some result, right? So you scrap that. Either way, it gets you out of a state of, oh, I don't know, to actually, I do know. And this is the direction I should be headed, or this is the direction I should not even go, right? And then lastly, number 5 is track your progress. I actually had t-shirts back when I was relaxed that had numbers on it, and that's how I tracked my progress. This time when I was natural, I documented my whole hair journey on my YouTube channel, which is why I did that compilation for you guys. Sorry for the lighting change. But yeah, that's how I track my progress. It's so important to do that. Also, by writing things down, what works, what doesn't work, so that you know what to scrap out from your routine and what not to, you know, what to keep, what has actually worked for you, so that when you go back to your clicks or your disc cam, you remember, actually that product really worked, let me try it again, you know, or that did not work for me, I won't recommend it for anyone else. I know now, and this is why it probably didn't work for me, you know, A, B, and C. But I think tracking your progress is so important. And just to tie everything, you know, in a nutshell, it's not really products that grow your hair. They aid in the growth of your hair, but overall, it's actually the method that you use that I believe grows your hair, especially us with hair that doesn't just, you know, slide down from our roots to, you know, down our backs. Our hair has got all of those curves, and we need to go through those motions, through this journey, to make it work and see the results and the beauty of our overall, you know, hair that we have. We're gifted. We've got flexibility, versatility. We have hair that defies gravity, but it also needs work. So yeah, those are my 5 tips. Please guys, start off by doing your natural, writing down your natural hair routine. Thereafter, hydrating your hair as much as you possibly can. In my opinion, you can never over hydrate unless if you're over moisturizing your hair and it's like limp, you know. Number 3, you've got to do treatments. I cannot emphasize this anymore. You have to treat your hair. If it's not once a week, guys, I will straight it to once every 2 weeks, but you have to deep condition. Number 4, consistency is key. It yields results. And number 5, track your progress. It's the only other time you'll see that you are moving from A to B, or you are at a stagnant position, and you can change things up so that things can work better for you. Anyway, those were my 5 tips. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Again, if you want more of these type of videos, do let me know down in the comment box below. I will link videos that are related to all the tips that I've given you guys down in the DB. Do read it and get some more insight. Research as much as you can, and happy hair growing. I love you guys so much. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Mwah. Bye.